Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this is part 3 of the series. And if you look, and maybe I should have used a bolder font on that, but here's the original. So it's a little bit off size-wise, so you're going to have to pick your font. I think Arial is the font. So I've already typed it out. How do we put it in this shape, text to curve on the whole thing? Well, take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. I've still got my nudge distance set good, so I'm going to left-click, right-click. I'm going to go up to Effects and Contour. I'm going to contour to the inside 0.03. That's going to give us a little bit of buffer. I'm going to go to Object, break contour apart, and then I'm going to grab the outside contour and nudge it up. So here's our smaller contour, bring in our text, but we need just a line so this won't interfere. So I'm going to get the Shape tool and select this, and I'm going to right click on that node and break it apart. I'm going to have to actually zoom in here. I'm going to take that node right there. I'm going to left click, right click, break it apart. Now what that did, it allowed me to take the virtual segment delete key and delete. So now I just have a line. So do not move that line. Now this is all grouped together, so I'm going to go Control K. I'm going to grab right here. I'm going to go text, fit text to path. I'm going to put it on our path and just click my mouse. Now the second one's a little bit trickier, but go to text to path, and I just realized I need a text to path hotkey. Put it on the line, then move it to the center and just kind of move it up a little bit. So you can do 3 lines all on the same path. You can always nudge them a little bit. Text to path, go to the line, and then just move it up without pressing down the mouse button, then press the mouse button. Now we can select it all, go up to Object, break the contour apart, or break the elements apart. And since we haven't moved it, we can nudge it right over there and it looked pretty good. Now how I got the color in there, it's a little bit difficult. You really got to zoom in, but I have not yet found out if she's going to print this, but I'm going to get the color eyedropper tool and grab that color, and well, that doesn't really help me. I just did this. Oh, well, that is my original. Let's tell you what, let's nudge that up. Let's nudge that down. That's what it is. I've got another line there. That's what was causing me the trouble. So let's nudge this back. Whenever you have something go wrong, there's probably a double line somewhere. So now let's try it with the eyedropper tool. And you know what? It might be the eyedropper tool. So we're going to use a Smart Fill tool and set it on that blue. There we go. Fill that in. So that was my bad. Now go ahead, and while you got it, just still take the same Smart Fill, fill that in, all the blank spots. Now we need to make the font that color. So what we're going to do is just try to grab the font and nudge it up. And we're actually going to have to nudge down these spots. So maybe should have filled it in later. Now we need to use the color eyedropper tool. So let's get some of that gold closer. Excuse me. Because we're going to have to zoom in quite a bit. Because you need to see when it's got an outline or a solid, you need to be to a solid. And you really probably have to zoom in most of the time. Now let's take this and put it back down. And there you go. I must have moved that part of the A part over a little bit. That's easily correctable, and you could set your nudge distance on something really, really light. 0.001 is what I keep mine at, just for this reason. And it might even be too much of this little bitty. No, there we go. Maybe down a little bit. So there you go. That's text to path on a little bit different scale. So now, if you want to stay tuned for the other ones, I'm going to finish this. Probably take me a couple more, but we're well on our way. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.